Two. That's right. It's the What's New Sue show. Hey, thanks for joining us. And we've got a special show for you today. That's right. It's the check disbursement and royalties. Well, as we call it now, monetization. And Sue, monetization is somewhat an elusive subject because not a lot of us have made money yet. And even more of us have not only not made money, but we've not got our check, and we don't know what that process involves. And I can sympathize and empathize with you because I've been in that position where I didn't know if I'm going to get my check, or I didn't know how the process works, and I'm going to try to simplify that for you and make it as clear as possible. I did put up a post that I made a request to get my check withdrawal, and I did that about 10 to 12 days ago. And upon doing that, when you go to it says in your bank area, you can redeem your money. Once you press that request, you'll be prompted to put in the amount that you want to request out, the minimum being $100. So a lot of us haven't got there yet, so when you do, you press the minimum $100, and once that happens, the Sue support will get a notification that you're requesting your money to be dispersed, and that process then begins the verification that your images are not copyright infringements, that you're creating your own original content, and once that approval process takes place, now that approval process can take up to 30 days. Now, mind you, it may seem like a long time, but actually in the arena of social media payments, it's not that long. YouTube takes up to 90 days for their first payment. And one thing also to bear in mind is this is a new process, and it's a new company. We want to make sure that everything is legitimate. So once that happens, and actually it only took them just under 2 weeks to verify mine. Then I got an email that is now asking me, because some of you don't necessarily use your real name. You don't necessarily even use a name. You perhaps use a type of handle or a nickname. I mean, there's so many things you can use. And at that point, once they actually verify you, because I got a verification here, which says, hi, producers, congratulations on reaching your $100 in your Sue Bank, and thank you for contributing your valuable content. Exclamation. We have completed the review required by our advertisers, and we're ready to make payment. And since we process payments via check, but we don't have your given name, can you let us know who to make the check out to? Thank you in advance, and we look forward to transferring your Sue royalties. So do I. And so I went ahead and we took care of that, and now that process, I'll be getting my check in a few days now. So there it is. And when you do, and you will be getting to this point, when you get to your $100 disbursement, don't be dismayed, because I actually got set back a little too, that they didn't ask for my name. And I actually was like, oh, should I email them, and should I do this? And don't worry about it. Just let them verify. Let them verify the content, your wall. Once that process is finished, they'll contact you. They'll congratulate you that your review has been approved, and they'll ask you for your given name if necessary, and also at that point your mailing address, which I went ahead and set as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be doing another show pretty soon here on the top tips, the Sue tips, the producer Sue tips for success. Stay tuned, and remember, you've been reported on. All right, stay blessed.